Okay.
And waifus. And waifus. For real though, when did Digimon become mostly about sexy anime girls? I thought this was a kid's show. JRPG. Okay, so Digimon is still mostly about the Digimon, but damn, there are some top tier waifus in this game. Right off the bat, I'm going to warn you that I did not play the original Digimon story Cyber Sleuth, so I can't comment on how much content was recycled or how similar it is. This review is going to be based off this game and this game alone, and spoiler alert, it's going to be a pretty positive review. And also, unspoiler alert, I won't be spoiling any story stuff. The game isn't without its faults. For a start, what the hell kind of map is this?
Hello, Mr. Sharp. How long do you think this Minecraft period will last? Imagine continuing with this attempt to defend your ego and anchor yourself in this game by doing the same route over and over again.
An easy-to-view quest log with your next objective would be nice. You're able to look at your current side quest thing, but sometimes the next objective can be vague, and I can't say I saw a place anywhere to see my current main story objective. The menu system is also a big mess. It makes the game seem way more complicated than it actually is. There are refinements that need to be made here, but it didn't ruin the experience for me.
Here's another modern warfare tooling
that lies underneath the Digimon coat of paint. Yeah, Digimon Story is a proper JRPG. The Digimon game license appears to have split into two different lines. There is the Digimon World series, which is more like the old games back on the PlayStation 1. It's more like a monster raising simulator, while the Digimon Story series is a full-fledged JRPG complete with a Pokemon-like monster collecting mechanic, interesting characters, and a story that is just as zany as any JRPG with a weird name you can barely pronounce. It's actually much more of a JRPG than Pokemon is. The closest comparison I could come up with is the traditional Shin Megami Tensei series. The real drive of the game is the narrative and the characters, but you will spend a lot of time making monsters. In Shin Megami Tensei, it's recruiting them and fusing them together. In Digimon Story, it's seeing them enough times in battle to be able to recreate them, leveling them up, and choosing a Digivolve path. It's a really awesome system because it means there are genuine uses for getting multiples of the same Digimon. Baby Digimon especially have so many Digivolve paths. That whole system is probably going to be slightly less exciting for long-time Digimon fans, since they'll likely know exactly what they are digivolving into, but for somebody like me who has been out of the loop for years, every time I digivolved it felt like a surprise. Sometimes I got something awesome, and sometimes I got... What the hell is that? No need to worry, you can just throw that guy in the Digifarm until he is high enough level to Digivolve, or you can just devolve him instead. The Digimon collector mechanics really are great. It never feels like a chore. It's the perfect way to pad out a game without making it feel like it's being padded out. Collecting Digimon is something you want to do,
man. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.